So today we have a picture before you. So we are going to analyze this picture today. There are four people who are pushing something towards a goal. But when you see this picture, you might get a lot of understanding whether we are going to talk about goals or whether we are going to talk about performance or how that transition works is something that keeps running in your mind, I guess. So, how these four people are different from each other and what differentiates them is one thing, right? So, there are different kinds of things that you can analyze from this picture, right? So, there are four people totally, and by the look and appearance, everybody belong to the same level, same designation, maybe. But the task given for them is three people have a task of pushing a cubicle, and one person is given a task of pushing a ball. Now, naturally, when you talk about a person who's pushing a cubicle, will be slow because probably pushing a cubicle is not that easy. You need to put a lot of effort. It's a lot of physical strain that you need, but still you can move it. Again, if you see among three people who are moving the cubicle, again has a lot of differentiation in their speed and time. One person with a ball, right, who is given a preference, maybe he has a ball in his hand and he might be more faster. Yes, of course, naturally he is a fast person among the four people. Now, whether this person is chosen to push a ball or he himself has chosen that is something. There are a lot of analysis that we can do in this picture if we talk about. One person is given an easy task, another person is given a hard task of moving things. Yes, or one person has turned a cubicle into a ball as well. So, like this, there are a lot of aspects when it comes to performance management in a company. Right? So, when you talk about PMS or performance, how we measure performance, there are a lot of aspects that we need to look into it. So, generally, we cannot say that when an organization is really failing to measure performance. Yes, some scenarios, yes, but not always. There are certain scenarios where the organization will create to make you strive for your business and make you strive towards performance, towards reaching your goal. It's about how you're going and reaching it ultimately, right? That is how it works. But is there a kind of biasness also given in this? Right? So there is another analysis that we can make. So most of the people argue that I am not given a task which I am really capable of. Right? So they're always giving me a task which I'm not comfortable with, or they're giving me a task which is purposefully cannot be completed within the time. It is not up to my competency level. There is a lot of argument. There is a lot of counter in what people are doing, but can we create a challenging workforce only with what they want or what the employees want? Can we only strive with that as a growing organization? So can we make our organization or maybe our employees more competitive? Is it possible? So like this, there are a lot of aspects which come in. There's a lot of aspects that we can deal into it. But if you talk about any performance or any task which is assigned for an employee will be different. It will be based on their competency. It will be sometimes it is challenging, sometimes it is risk factor. Yes, of course, there is a lot of variable parameters involved when it comes to performance of a person. So this picture is a clear demarcation on how an employee is made to run for different goals altogether and how this person is able to accomplish that. Right? So that is what this picture talks about. But another very important arena that we are going to open up or we're going to see in the coming videos is we're also going to discuss about how performance management is designed in a company, and as a HR, how are you going to probably value a person's performance, or how are you going to drive his performance? What are the ways and means? How that works is something that we're going to be doing across, right? So stay tuned to our channel, and you'll get a lot of frequent updates about this. And if you have any questions and queries, please do post in the comment box of this video. And so this is Almel Learning signing off. See you in another